the one between the parenting partners. The concept. When the idea to write this book first came to me, I was sitting on a bench overlooking the ocean, allowing my mind to drift around from thought to thought. I was in Fiji, recouping from an emotionally difficult year, and wanted nothing more than to relax in the warm sun with good friends and read a few trashy novels. But one quiet afternoon, as I let my mind wander, the entire book came to me in a flash. Its format, the content, the layout, and just like that, I knew I had to write the book. I hadn't even pitched the book idea to my publishers when I wrote the first 3,000 words. Those words were confirmation that it was time for a book on this topic. When I floated the idea past my business partner, Jennifer, she said, "You mean how to launch your kids without ejecting your spouse?" I paused for a millisecond and then shouted, "Yes, that book." My experience. While the layout of the book came to me in an inspirational flash, the content for the book has been percolating for some time. As a professional parent coach and educator, I've noticed an alarming increase over the last 10 years, and even more so in the last 2 years, in the number of parents who contact me to discuss a particularly pesky and mysterious challenge they are having with their children, only to realize that the challenge is between the parents and their inability to co-parent effectively. Their child's behavior, it seems, is the least of their problems. Even when working with clients who could clearly articulate their desire to create a parenting approach for the long haul, our conversations would naturally cross over into their struggle to parent successfully with their partner. Oftentimes, they could explain where they were getting stuck. One parent wanted scheduled bedtimes, the other more flexibility to allow time with the kids. One parent wanted sit-down dinners together. The other parent wanted to feed the kids first and then have a quiet dinner with their partner alone. The parents I worked with might not agree on everything, but they all agreed that no matter how many times they talked it out, they could not agree on the best approach to take with the kids, and they were frustrated and tired of going around and around on the same issues. The truth is, it's impossible to talk about a strategy that might work for both parents and kids when the parents themselves are struggling to support each other in their co-parenting roles. In order to make progress with the kids, first we have to address the fact that the parents are often acting independently of each other with a different set of goals and expectations, instead of as a parenting team. Most parents have trouble explaining why they end up fighting about the same things, but it's clear to me as I listen to exactly what's going on. With just a few questions, we can quickly identify their opposing views, challenge those views in order to find a middle ground, agree that both of their views are valid and deserve to be represented, and then work on a strategy to support the change they want to make in their parenting. The challenge for me in these situations is that I'm not a couples coach or a therapist. I'm a parenting coach, and I was initially uncomfortable crossing over into the domain of couples counseling. I suggested to my clients that they work with a specialized counselor, but most preferred to continue their work with me. After months of resistance on my part, I finally came to understand that I was in a unique position with a unique perspective that guides parents in first resolving the discord in their parenting positions while simultaneously helping them to agree on a strategy to bring more balance and joy into their parenting, all while implementing, say, a much-needed morning routine into life with the kids. What's at stake? As tensions rise between parents, their ability to parent effectively is compromised, and as a result, both the children's behavior and their emotional health are put at risk. Because we are a culture convinced that kids are the ones who need fixing, thankfully this trend is changing, it's reasonable that parents place the discord in the home at the feet of the kids rather than on the state of the individuals doing the parenting. With each passing year, parents grow further and further apart until